And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Three-pointer. And another three for Golden State.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Warriors with some changes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Clutch in for the Bulldozer. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. From deep. Clutch can't hit. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Outside, Green. Iguodala outside. Releases. Hornets with the rebound. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The Beast passes to the Beast.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Clutch. Hits the three-point bomb. Clutch has got 13.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
It's good. 51 points for the Beast.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. And that one is hammered home.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the concentration Curry has, even though he's smaller, he's able to absorb contact and finish.
Here's the Beast. He got it up. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Kelly Oubre out there with the Beast. Then it's the Beast. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle. Tries again. The Warriors pull it in.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. No good with the triple. The Hornets shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Shots good by the Beast.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Warriors shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better shoulders. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Here's the beast. He's covered by Iguodala.
Getting creative in the air, he can finish above the rim in a lot of ways. And they're all fancy.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Ball comes to help. There's the pass to Clutch. They need... This basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Ball, the pass to the Beast. From deep three-point range, Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Clutch can't hit. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Hornets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Poole with it. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. There's 150. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Clutch. Here's the three. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the... Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. For 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Beast from outside off the mark. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Clutch. There's the triple. That one no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Here's the Beast. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Timeout called the Warriors. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Now, here's Poole. And that's a foul called on the Beast. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Fires the 3. It's off. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just come.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
You talking money, then we can discuss. Run it out, 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 run it out. Run it out, 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 run it out. I just stack up that money, I run it out. About who love me, I run it out. They gon' tell me my money, I run it out, run it out, run it out, run it out.
I've been running that money up, putting on. Ain't no into this trend, it's a marathon. Different breed, I might bust down a herringbone. Bought a flight with them racks in my carry-on. Talking about money, you know who to call. It look like the mall. My up to the draw. Earrings 150.
Oh, say does that stop?
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Desmond Bain slipped to the 30th pick in 2020, and he said, quote, "I will not forget that. I take it personally. I've been that way ever since I was a kid. Growing up in Richmond, Indiana, a small town, you gotta fight for respect, and that's what I've been doing my whole life." B.A.?
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was.